One night, we're eating dinner with my family, and he says, "Are you ready to do that stand-up comedy thing?" And I said, "Yeah, when is that?" He goes, "Tonight, I told you."
Oh, my.
And I said, "Okay." He goes, "Do you know what you're going to say?" I said, "No, no, no, I don't." And he goes, "Well, it's 5 minutes." And I said, "Oh, all right, I can do that. I'll talk about grandma." And
Now, what does that mean? I'll talk about grandma.
around my house, I would try to sound like my grandmother and make my father laugh. And so I was like, let me bring that onto the stage.
Do you remember the 5 minutes?
No, but I do remember I was devastatingly bad and nobody laughed. And it was 5 minutes of just silence. And at the very end, I heard a man say, "He's wearing a retainer." And that was it. I didn't do well. And I went home that night. But when I drove home that night with my brother, I was like, "Oh, that was awesome." And he was like, "You like that?" I said, "That was incredible." He goes, "You have to write jokes." I said, yeah, for sure."